Now, the episode begins with a news report about a marriage fraud has actually happened, which the the accused Shimaru Iri, Ibi, which he actually have going to be sentenced and actually been put on trial. Which another competition, which is part three of the five-part business competition between Saya and Hidon, which Hidon actually won the second round, which we actually going to see the lawyers, which one representing Saya and one representing Hidon. And if the accused is actually guilty, then the Industries will actually win. But if he's actually innocent, we actually saw that Heathen will win. So we actually saw that Aruto and Aizu actually decided to pick the attorney Bingo as the representative of Heathen, while Guy and Yua actually pick a lawyer who's going to wear the Saya specs, and representing Saya is a lawyer named Naoto Ichimari, and which he actually going to go up against Bingo, which the judge actually read the statement that actually says that Evie was actually proposing to a young lady named Yutu, and then he actually proposed to her. But then we actually realized that the bank reports actually states that he wasn't actually say who he say he was, in which the police actually came to her house, actually tries to get the confession from EB, which the police have actually confronted him and arrested him for marriage fraud, which we actually saw Bingo presenting evidence and actually states that EB was actually at the festival on the day before the proposal, which Naoto actually suggests otherwise. He could have actually committed marriage fraud with a piece of evidence that Bingo had presented to the judge. However, it is actually irrelevant because three laws or principles that actually meant that EB had done something wrong, and the wrong caused the wedding fraud. So it actually meant that Bingo's evidence was actually right, and EB was innocent. So Orto and Aizu was actually happy for a evidence that Bingo presided, which we actually knew something was actually going to happen when they actually knew that Hedon is going to win. But all of a sudden, we actually saw a raider actually appeared, which is actually turned out to be a raider called the Dynamiting Lion Raider, which, based on the Progress Key Dynamiting Lion, we actually saw the raider attacking Bingo, and then Naruto transformed to Zero One using the Shining Assault Hopper mode to fight the raider. Then Fua actually appeared as Vulcan using his Assault Wolf mode. Then they actually battle each other. They actually battle the raider together, which the raider using a dynamite, like the name suggesting, and escape with the dynamite exploding onto them, which we actually saw that the person using the Raid Riser dropped the Zaya spec, which we actually knew someone who actually wearing it, but we actually saw that evidence that actually have occurred, which we actually saw a guy and Yua gave Naoto a new Saya specs, which he actually mysteriously lost his. And then meanwhile we saw Fua taking Orato and Aizo to meet Horobi, which he actually still had him in custody and actually interrogating him about the mysterious figures, giving people raid riders, which we actually knew that they actually gonna find out who's been doing this. But then we actually saw that the Zaya specs is actually belongs to Naoto, in which the three have confronted Guy about Naoto being the dynamiting Lion Raider. But we actually saw that they actually wanted to have a rematch because they actually wanted to prove that EB was actually guilty. And just when it all actually seemed to be normal, we saw that Bingo was actually trying to find out the hacking that actually happened on the attack earlier. And with that, we saw that guy using a Sesame Riser on Bingo and transforming him into a robotic monster from the last episode, which guy transformed into Dowser and both fighting and defeating Bingo, which Naruto transformed into Zero One and using the Shining Assault Hopper mode again, at which we actually knew that this isn't a competition, this is war. Now, part 3, which he done actually won the second round, also meant that they actually have a tie. But hopefully, we actually going to see what's going to happen because it's now a competition between lawyers. But hopefully, on the next episode next weekend, we get to see a new super mode for Zero One, which we finally get to see it in the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy Dream here saying sign out. Laters!